What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome, and if you're not, thank you for coming back. I'm Becca, and here on my channel I cover all things fashion. I do a lot of hauls, and I of course always give you my very honest review. And today's very honest review is going to be on Lululemon's brand new collection, the Wundermost collection. Lululemon announced this collection on October 12th on their Instagram, and they said that this collection features ultra soft Nulu, and it is the softest fabric yet. So this is material that is even softer than the typical Nulu material that everyone is already basically familiar with in the Align pant, in the Align short, the cool Razorback tank. There are a lot of different items in this material, and it is my personal favorite material. So when I saw that they released this collection, or that they were going to, I was pretty excited. So I basically ordered almost every single thing in the collection because I obviously wanted to give you guys my honest review and telling you if it's worth it or not, or if I think it's just a huge fail, and if there are any items that I think are worth purchasing. So hopefully this review will give you an idea on those things and also help you with sizing. Like I said, I have, I think, 6 items out of the 10 that they launched. So I have most items today. So we are going to get straight into the review. Before I get started, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video and if you like my channel. And as always, I did link everything that I'm talking about in the description below, so you can click on the link and it will take you directly to the website. All right, let's get into my very honest review on this collection. Okay, before I get into each item and the details and the fit about each item, I want to talk about the fabric because the fabric is the same for all of the items, so I won't go into detail with each item about the fabric because they're all the same, and I want to talk about the differences between this fabric and the Nulu fabric. So according to Lululemon, this material is a peach fuzz soft version of the Nulu fabric, and it is a lightweight version of the Nulu fabric, and it is brushed for the luxurious feel just like the Nulu material is. And of course, all of the material is designed to be the 4-way stretch material that is quick drying and sweat wicking. But honestly, I don't think that I would worry about this being sweat wicking or quick drying because a lot of these items feel like more of a lifestyle piece versus like a gym or yoga piece, if that makes sense. If we're talking about what does Becca think the difference is between this material and the Nulu fabric, I would kind of agree with Lululemon. This definitely feels lighter, and this definitely feels like a peach fuzz material. This doesn't feel like the brush material like the Align. This feels slicker, but it's softer than the Nulu fabric. It also feels like it still has a lot of give and a lot of stretch. Now, I will say, and I will go ahead and say it for basically every single item that I have, this material and these items run small in my opinion. So starting with this top that I have, this is called the crew neck t-shirt. I have this in a size small, and I would definitely prefer this in a size medium. Now, this just feels, it feels stretchy, but it just feels tighter than the Nulu material. It just feels like the Nulu material has more give than this material does, and maybe that's because I don't have the correct size. So I would recommend sizing up one size in this shirt. So as far as the details go, this is designed to be a cropped fit, and it's definitely a cropped fit. I have high-waisted soft string pants on, and you can see where it hits. I personally would like to see this a little bit longer, but that's just a personal preference. There is a seam at the bottom right here. I could have done without that because honestly the seam feels a little bit tighter at the bottom, and I feel like it would just fit better if I didn't have that seam at the bottom. But I understand why they did it because this is double layered, so that makes sense as to why they have a seam there. And I feel like if this was just one layer, it would definitely be see-through, but you can see that this shirt is not see-through at all. So then you have a crew neck right here. The neck is not too tight. I will say the sleeves are pretty tight, and I think this is a sizing issue. It feels fine, like it's stretchy enough to where it's not like restricting me so much, but I would definitely prefer a little bit more material in my arms and definitely around the band. So that's why I think I need a size medium. But this is just very simple. The material is very, very soft. This is definitely softer than the Nulu fabric, and I really like how stretchy it is. This is what the back looks like. I will say that you will definitely need some type of seamless sports bra underneath, or maybe even a strapless bra or something like that, because this material is thinner. It's not so thin where it's see-through, but you will will see what you're wearing underneath if you don't have some type of seamless sports bra on. That's definitely something to be aware of. I will say this is like comfortable enough to where I could wear this all day, but honestly, I don't think I would because I just need a bigger size. It's just a little bit too tight for me, and I think I'm just not loving the fit because it's so tight, and I don't know about the seam right here. And I would also prefer it to be a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm pretty picky when it comes to how things fit me. That's why you can always trust that I give you my honest opinion, because I am very picky with how things fit me. Okay, moving on to the next top. This is called the scoop neck tank top, and I have this in a size small, and I believe this color is called Sonic Pink. So starting off with the material, it is the same, so we won't go into all of the details about the material. It's that peach fuzz, very, very soft material. And I will say again, this is definitely softer than the Nulu fabric, but it just feels a little bit slicker. You have the scoop neck design. It is obviously cropped, and this is definitely cropped, and I feel like this is a little bit shorter than the t-shirt. This is what the back looks like. It's just a razor back design, and this does not have a built-in sports bra. This top is also double lined, so it's not going to be see-through at all, and it also has that stitch at the bottom, and after trying this on, I just really do not like the stitch at the bottom, and I understand why, again, because it is 2 layers, and I don't know how you would avoid that, but I don't like it because I feel like the stitch is tighter than the top and it just digs in a little bit. This is definitely a top that I would probably size up in as well. I definitely want to try this in a size medium just because I feel like this just runs small. So far, everything runs pretty small. So definitely size up on this, and definitely if you have a C cup or higher. This is definitely a light support tank top. It's definitely a lounging tank top, and I personally don't really wear these types of tank tops ever. I would not wear this to the gym. I wouldn't wear it to yoga. I wouldn't wear it for any type of workout class. So when I was trying this on, I was like, okay, when would I realistically wear this? I probably wouldn't even wear this casually just because it's too short. So for those reasons, I am going to return it just because it's not very practical for me. Maybe it is for some people, but for me, I just don't think I would ever wear it. I do like the material though, and I do feel like it has pretty good stretch to it. And I do feel like the back is pretty flattering. I don't like the length of it. It's not practical, and I don't love the bottom seam. Okay, moving on to the next top. This is called just the crew neck long sleeve. I have this in black and in a size small. As far as sizing recommendations go, this fits me perfectly. Honestly, I would not want this in a size medium. So now I'm just confused because the other 2 items ran small and this fits me perfectly. So I would probably stick with your true size in this shirt. The same material again, and this is just a little bit different because obviously you have the long sleeves. You do have a seam right here, and the sleeves are actually single lined, but the overall body of the top is double lined, so it's not going to be see-through at all. Again, with this material, I just feel like it shows everything that you're wearing underneath of it. So you definitely want to opt for something seamless underneath. This also has the bottom seam just like the other tops do, but this doesn't bother me because it's not a cropped length. This is a waist length, but you can easily just like bunch it up like this and it looks fine. And I also feel like the seam works because when you bunch it up, it's not tight around your skin versus when you had a cropped t-shirt on. So I'm fine with the bottom seam on this shirt, but you also have a seam right here and right here, and I don't really understand what the purpose is for these seams. Maybe it's to make the top a little bit more flattering. I could have done without them. I just like when there's tops that are very, very seamless and simple. I like to pair these tops with jeans, with sweatpants, with basically everything in the fall and winter. So this is definitely a top that I will wear a lot. And I also like black because I feel like it just goes with everything. So yeah, I really like this. I really like the fit of this. I feel like this is the first item that I can truly recommend and say, okay, I would recommend this. I actually really like this and I like the fit of this. It's very comfortable and this top feels really nice quality as well. So I feel like this was definitely a win and I can definitely justify the price for this top. Moving on to the next top. This is called the turtleneck long sleeve and this is very much a turtleneck. This is in a size small and in the color navy. I will say they did come out with a lot of really great neutral colors in a lot of these pieces, so I'm really happy about that. But as far as sizing goes, this is a size small. Like I said, this fits me perfectly. I would recommend sticking with your true size. This obviously fits a little bit different. The material is the same, of course, but you have this turtleneck right here, and this is extremely high, and I am very picky about turtlenecks, and this is too high for me. This hits basically my chin, and I do not like that. I would really like to see this a lot shorter, maybe even a mock neck, but usually if a turtleneck is too long or too tall, I usually just fold it down and it still looks fine. So this is not bad at all. This is double lined, the body of the shirt is, but the sleeves are single lined. You have that seam at the bottom, and this is waist length. I will say the fit is a little bit different with this one versus the crew neck, and I think part of it is because this has a turtleneck, because I can feel some tugging right here to where it just feels really tight right here and loose in the back. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm not really crazy about how it fits my chest. I do like this length, and I usually don't like waist length tops, but this is fine because you can kind of bunch it up a little bit and the bottom seam doesn't bother me. This is double lined, it's not see-through. And this is what the back looks like. It's very basic. This would look super cute with a vest or just any like jacket or sweater. I will say this is probably not my favorite top just because of the turtleneck, and I don't like the way it's fitting right here. It just feels like it's really tight underneath my arms and it's pulling on my chest, but the body of the top feels fine. So I'm not sure if that's because of the turtleneck, but I will say that I'm not crazy about this just because I feel like it's too tight around my neck, and I would just prefer the Align mock neck over this. I do still like the material. It's still stretchy and very, very soft. I just don't love the neck of this top. Okay, the next item that I have is a bodysuit, but I want to show you the bottom of the bodysuit before I actually try it on and put pants on. So this is called the square neck bodysuit, and this is in a size small and in the color black. And what I really want to show right now is the snap closure. When I first got this out, I thought it didn't have a snap closure, and I was like, okay, why are we making bodysuits that do not have a snap closure? But it does. It's just, it looks like it's all one material. It looks very seamless. So I really like that. Usually you have the like clamps right here, or the buttons that stick out, and they are silver and you can see them, but they covered it up with material. So it looks very seamless. This is what the little snaps look like, and it's not that silver like metal material, it's just plastic, and it's actually pretty comfortable. I will say a lot of times I don't like bodysuits because the bottom is not comfortable at all, and I don't care if you tell me, okay, Becca, this is the most comfortable bodysuit ever, I will probably find a reason why it's not, and this actually is, and this is what the back looks like. So it's not full coverage, and you will not have lines if you have jeans on. Okay, now I'll try it on. First, full disclaimer, I do not love bodysuits. I've never really loved bodysuits because they're very uncomfortable, and I would just prefer to wear a tight top and tuck it into jeans. And as soon as I put this on, I was like, I think this is the first bodysuit that I could actually see myself wearing because it's comfortable, and the neckline is extremely flattering. This is a size small, that's my true size, and honestly that's what I would recommend. This does not run small at all, and I am shocked that I like this neckline. Usually I do not like square necklines. I feel like they're just not flattering on me, but this actually I feel like looks really good. Material is the same, that really soft material. It is double lined, so it's not going to be see-through. I feel like you would probably want to wear a strapless bra underneath of this, but I feel like you could get away with not wearing one because it does have pretty good support. The sleeves are the perfect length. They're not too long or short, and I feel like this material is so soft and stretchy and comfortable that I could easily wear this all day, and the sleeves or the shoulders of the sleeves do not fall down when you move around. Usually you have that issue when you have the square neckline, and this stays in place perfectly. perfectly. This is what the side looks like. Again, very flattering. I also love the back, and I actually put this on the other way on accident. I put it on backwards and it still looked really good. I had no idea that I had it on backwards until I was going to snap it and I saw that it was obviously not right, but maybe you could make it work if you did not snap it. But I actually really like this. This is really cute and this is very, very comfortable. This is definitely the most comfortable piece that I have tried on, and I'm shocked. Again, the snap closure is very comfortable. It is very flattering. This is the first piece that I feel like kind of snatches you in. So I really like this. I would obviously wear this as a lifestyle piece. I love wearing these types of tops, not usually bodysuits, with jeans and just throwing on a different type of jacket and dressing it up with accessories. So I will definitely wear this. This is super cute. And one thing I wanted to mention with all of these pieces, the Lululemon logo is very subtle, and that makes it a really great lifestyle piece, because if you are wearing something like this with a pair of jeans, you don't necessarily want Lululemon on your sleeve, or you don't want the silver logo. You want it to kind of blend in and not look like you are wearing potentially a brand that has a lot of athleisure wear. So I really like that. The logo is right here, and it's a rubberized Lululemon logo, and you can barely see it. It blends in with the bodysuit. So I love that, and I love that they did that with all of the different pieces. So far, I think this is my favorite item, and I would probably recommend this over the long sleeve crew neck top that I showed earlier that I said that I really liked, just because I love the fit of this. This is very flattering, very cute. So yeah, this might just be my favorite one. The next item that I have is this crew neck bodysuit, and this is in the brown color. I think this is espresso. No, it's French press. They're very similar, but I have this in a size small, and that's what I would recommend. It's interesting because this actually feels just a tiny bit bigger than the other bodysuit, but I would still prefer my normal size small. So it's in the same material. It is double lined, so it's not going to be see-through. I feel like you'll probably want to wear a strapless sports bra, or not sports bra, just like a strapless regular bra underneath, but I feel like you could also get away with not wearing one because this also has pretty good support. So obviously you have the crew neck design, you don't have sleeves, and I will say one of the biggest differences with this versus the black one is this is a full coverage bottom. This is not a thong bottom. So if you're someone that is concerned about having underwear lines, I would probably not opt for this one. I do like the stretch in this. I do feel like this neckline is flattering as well as the sleeves, and I just personally prefer a high neck bodysuit. That's why I was really shocked that I like the square neck one. I do feel like it fits really well right here, and I like the back. I really like this bodysuit, but honestly, I don't love that it has the full coverage snap closure. So for those reasons, I'm definitely going to return it, and I don't think that they have another bodysuit like this that has the same bottom as the previous bodysuit. I just feel like it would really drive me crazy, and I would probably never wear it. But I will say I do love the fit of this bodysuit. And again, it's very surprising that I actually like this. I will say for having a full coverage bottom, it is still pretty comfortable. The snap closure, I feel like it's not as comfortable as the other one, but it's still very comfortable if you're someone that likes a full coverage bodysuit. And that includes all of the pieces that I purchased from the Wundermost collection. Do I think it's worth it? I think that some pieces are definitely worth it. I would definitely recommend the crew neck long sleeve and the two bodysuits. The other items I could definitely live without, and I probably would not recommend, and I just don't think that they're worth it. But the other three items I would definitely recommend. Hopefully this video helped you in deciding on the best pieces for you, or if this is even a collection that you would like or not. Thank you so much for joining me in this review. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will see you in the next haul.